back. As you just seen, this is a recap during that time machine trip back. There was an off time. Obviously, when you almost exploded, you didn't plan that in the beginning of the day it could deter you from going out again. Sadly, it did cost a bit. It was rainy season, it was a good season. Now it's just summer. But the good is that now, months after this explosion, live dead find into whatever day in the summer. Currently, the plants are starting to die. All the foliage, low foliage cover, is slowly dying in the summer sun. There has been some rain throughout surprisingly, throughout the summer months, but it only grew the thorns and the grass that you don't want to see when you want to see uncovered earth. And just now we're starting to get that again. So this is a recap of the same day before the dad was found, obviously. You can see the backpack came full that day regardless. And I'm gonna start now to upload everything that I've been doing since I returned after I think maybe half a month or 3 weeks of a break from the dad day. I kept going, kept recording, but I didn't upload here obviously. So there's gonna be a massive dump of recordings of unpacking and just going out there, seeing the wildlife and finding crap like we want to see, and also some that we don't want to see, just trash. The progress became to bear fruit, and with combination of the summer coming and the mud and the ground stabilizing with foliage coverage and stopping to flow, there was less and less to find there in the terms of big findings that are interesting. So I started to pick up also some trash, not the common trash yet, but appropriate era trash, meaning mostly I think it's canned food that soldier ate on break. I want to say minimum 20 years ago, if not 40. It could be something that hikers or some settlers also ate. There's just 2 cans I found that I can read what was in them. The rest are just carbonated and dusted and looking like a dud or a fragment of sorts. The only difference is the weight, and of course they're more thin. Canned food is thin. It's thin that's much more thinner. But yeah, it became harder and harder to the point I started using more psychology to find the big boys. I started looking at rock formations that were flat near trails or where I could see people were walking, and I started trimming those that were covered in hard bushes, and I found cherished donations, whatever, charity donations that people years ago put on the rocks. Obviously, like the rest of those donations, just was interested enough to pick it up, not take it out of the field, back to where it could be tossed. And years, decades passed, and from the rocks sprouted bushes that cover the rocks and cover the shells. Now let's talk a bit about the problems running out of room inside and outside the house. Tensions, of course, rise from all this crap being stored. And right now there's nothing to do with it, to dispose of it.